We're going to talk about voters in Lamar. They passed a pair of ballot questions in November to allow for retail and medical marijuana to be sold and taxed in the community.
But as we told you earlier this week, a month ago, a judge declared the election results invalid, saying it violated the city charter. News 5's Andy KOEN live from Lamar City Hall tonight, where council will meet on Monday to decide what to do next. Andy?
Rob and Diane, questions 2A and 2B were created as the result of a citizen's petition, but the judge in this case, which was filed after the election, found that the city made a mistake in not following its own charter when it came to the number of signatures the campaign was required to collect in order to put the questions on the ballot.
Here was the public question on the petition right here.
Much of the evidence presented at court in this lawsuit came from research done by Belinda Sturges.
I looked at all the petitions and found there was problems. I asked for additional information, open records request.
The city charter requires citizens who petition questions for the ballot to collect an amount of signatures equal to 15% of the previous election turnout.
Instead of 200 signatures, it was 645. So during this whole petition gathering, there was emails from SoCo Rock saying getting signatures is hard, getting signatures is tough. And then the next thing you know, well, we have our 200 signatures to satisfy the petition. And I was like, well, who changed it?
And it was that fact that persuaded the judge to rule in favor of the plaintiffs and invalidate the election results.
I understand why Judge Davidson made his decision. The city made a mistake and supplied the wrong petition information to SoCo Rocks and to Cindy. So I get why he made that decision, but he also, in the swing of things, went against the will of the voters.
Brent Bates volunteered for the 2A campaign and thinks that this court ruling puts pressure on city council to refer the question to the ballot themselves.
I really believe it's on the city to right the wrong, and they could be the heroes in that sense, to come back and say, listen, we made a mistake, mistakes happen, it wasn't a malicious mistake, but we need to, as the city council, put these initiatives back on the 2023 ballot and allow the citizens to vote again for it, the residents, if you will.
But Sturges says the council and mayor have maintained a position of neutrality with respect to the ballot question, and that it should be up to the campaign to go back and collect the correct number of signatures to bring the issue back to voters.
What I thought the city would do when the ruling came out is they just say, you know, we made errors, we're human, we made mistakes, and we're going to let it lie. If someone wants to bring it, they have to do it the correct way and just be done with it.
And Monday's special city council meeting is going to begin here at City Hall at 6 o'clock as a work session, and then that'll be followed by a regular meeting of the council at 7 p.m. And that's when council may hold a vote on anything that they are discussing during the work session. The regular session will be broadcast live on the city's Facebook page, but the work session portion will not. Reporting live in Lamar, Andy KOEN, News 5.